Let me ask you a question. If you frequently procrastinate, do you know the reason why you do it? Odds are, you probably don't. Most people don't know why they choose to avoid a specific task or project. But the quickest way to break the cycle of procrastination is to understand the reasons why you do it. And the best way to do this is to build what's known as the awareness habit. So in this video, I will talk about the awareness habit, and then I will give you 4 simple ways you can use to implement this idea. Now be sure to watch this whole video to the end, because I will also give you a free tool to take action on this anti-procrastination habit. Finally, if you enjoy the content of this video, then please help us out by taking a few seconds to hit that like button. Okay, let's start with a quick definition. What is the awareness habit? The awareness habit is a concept that I originally learned from an article by Leo Babauta titled Building Awareness of the Procrastination Urge. In this article, Babauta talks about the biggest challenge when dealing with procrastination. Most people aren't consciously aware that they are putting off a task or project. Instead, they keep procrastinating and never take the time to understand the motivation behind this behavior. So the simplest solution is to create a habit where you track your impulses to procrastinate. This is called the awareness habit because you are consciously making yourself aware of the times when you choose to procrastinate on a task. The way you build the awareness habit is up to you, but here are 4 ideas to help you get started. Number 1. Create reminders. Write notes to yourself on pieces of paper and put them around the areas you usually procrastinate. You could even create a wallpaper message on your computer or phone, using a phrase like "be aware" to act as a reminder to not procrastinate on what's important. Number 2. Use tally marks. Carry around a small notepad and a pen. Throughout the day, when you notice yourself getting the urge to procrastinate, simply put a little tally mark on the paper. These tally marks are not necessarily a good or bad thing. Instead, they act as a way for you to build awareness of your desire to procrastinate. Number 3. Log it daily. At the end of the day, you should track the awareness habit as something that you successfully completed. Like any other habit, you should track the fact that you did it throughout the day. And as a reminder, at the end of the video, I will talk about a free tool you can use to track the awareness habit. Number 4. Use a rubber band. Finally, you could wear a rubber band around one wrist. When you notice the urge to procrastinate, just switch the rubber band to another wrist. Now, building the awareness habit is just the first step of the process. So once you've developed a habit of tracking this behavior, the next step is to ask yourself a few important questions whenever you feel the urge to put off a task or project. What reason do I have for putting off this task? Why do I feel it's so tough to do? How many times have I successfully done it in the past? What did I do then to get started? What is the easiest step that I can do right now to get started? Recognizing that you often feel lazy on specific tasks is one of the key steps to stop being a procrastinator. When you develop the awareness habit, you'll start to recognize the specific patterns and triggers that cause you to skip an activity. Then all you need to do is to create a plan for how you'll respond whenever you feel the temptation to procrastinate. And to help you do this, let's talk about the free tool that I promised in the introduction of this video. On our blog, we have a free printable you can use to track the awareness habit and other habits you'd like to build. To get started, check out the link in the description box to download and print this tracking sheet. Then track the awareness habit that we just discussed and focused on it for the next month. Now there are a variety of additional strategies you can use to overcome procrastination. So if you want to finally break the cycle of waiting until the last minute to work on an important task, then click and watch our video on the 5 anti-procrastination habits.